Hi everyone, this is Devins Financial Weekly Stock Analysis Newsletter. Today is September 24th, 2017. Our newsletter is for your informational purpose only. We're not responsible for gains or losses. Let's take a look at current market trend and our strategy. U.S. stock market is in a confirmed uptrend. I'm currently long the market. Let's take a look at the indices. German DAX index in the uptrend. NASDAQ uptrend. SP 500 continuing the uptrend. Gold is in a downtrend, but now it may find support on 50-day moving average. This is a major moving average, so we should see whether it can find support there. Silver also come near the 50-day moving average, also may find support there. Gold mining stock ETF rebounded above 50-day moving average. That's very positive. Crude oil surpassed the previous high, so it may be going to the uptrend. Shanghai Stock Exchange Index in the uptrend. China stock is strong. ETF, FXI, China ETF is also in the uptrend. SOXL, this is a semiconductor 3x ETF. 3x ETF for the semiconductor index, uptrend. Semiconductor pull back. After a breakout, a pullback. 3x NASDAQ ETF, TECL. This is a technology index, 3x leveraged ETF, uptrend. DOTZ is artificial intelligence ETF. It's also in a strong uptrend. Although last week it pulled back a little bit on the last two trading days, but the overall trend is still up. Usually when you can see when it's going very high, very far away from the major moving averages, it may pull back a little bit. FES is 3x financial ETF. Financial sector has been strong. It actually reversed the previous downtrend. Now it's going to the upside. QQQ is a 1x NASDAQ uptrend. ROBO is another kind of like artificial intelligence, robotics, and automation. This is very strong as well. Currently, the AI is very strong. Semiconductor ETF SMH, and this one broke the previous broke the previous high. This is a breakout from the base. Right now it's in the uptrend. Social media ETF also break out from this trend base here, uptrend. Now we should look at stocks. There's one sector of the stock I'd like to look at it. It's a defense sector. It's very strong right now. But let's first look at the major stocks, the big stocks for the high tech. Apple broke 50-day moving average, broke down with a high volume. This is negative. This is very bad for Apple, so we should be cautious. In fact, I do not have Apple now. I sold it somewhere. I forgot where I sold it. But look at the chart. This is one-day reversal. That's a sell signal. If not, then it broke 50-day moving average is another sell signal. Right now, it's just not good. Adobe also broke 50-day moving average. This is significant because Adobe has not broke 50-day moving average since beginning of the year. It's a very strong uptrend, but now it broke with high volume. Bad. So it's being sold. Basically, Adobe stock is being sold. AMD still making the base. Nothing to mention. Amazon broke 50-day moving average to the downside with a higher volume on the selling days, on the down days. So Amazon is in a downtrend. That's bad for the market because Amazon is a big stock. Activation still in the uptrend. Boeing is very strong. Boeing is a beautiful uptrend and broke out from this flat base and keep going up. This breakout has worked. And so Boeing is one of the best stocks right now. Alibaba also in an uptrend. CELG uptrend broke out from this cup base. CGNX Cognex. This is um, what do you say? This is a computer vision. You can think about as a computer vision. They're reading. They make machine and software read the barcode, but they recently bought a computer vision company, so they're gonna move into computer vision sector. Chart is very strong, going up. Very nice uptrend. Delphi is a self-driving car company going up, very strong. And Facebook right now is in a critical point. It may break down 50-day moving average. It may rebound away from 50-day moving average to the upside. So we should see what happens next week to Facebook. GILD is a biotech company. This stock reversed the downtrend, now going up. Google, Google is Google right now is in a downtrend. It's below 50-day moving average. This is no good. Microsoft uptrend. Netflix still in the uptrend. Nvidia, we have to watch this closely. Nvidia broke out from this nice flat base, ran up for 2 days, and then it pulled back. Right now, this breakout from the base is still valid, but we could have. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen to Nvidia next week. The reason it pulled back was because of the Tesla announced deal with AMD. Looks like allegedly AMD may get into AI and making the self-driving car chips. It's hard to say. I look at the job posting website. Nvidia so far is the number one hiring company. They hire most people in deep learning, in autonomous driving, in the self-driving, and all that kind of skills, artificial intelligence skills. Nvidia is hiring massively. Nvidia try to hire more people. There are more job posting from Nvidia than Google, than Apple, than Facebook. So that tells me Nvidia is investing a lot in artificial intelligence. Well, I don't see that kind of hiring going on in AMD. So that, the worry that AMD may take over NVIDIA's chip in the AI, I'm not sure about that. So for that reason, I'm still hold on to the NVIDIA. But as a investor or trader, we should never let our own opinion guide our investment. We should look at the chart, look at the stock, look at what it's doing. So I will still have part of the position, set the stop order around the breakout pivotal point, which is a $174.51. So if it breaks out below $174, I may sell part of it. If we break down, sorry, it break down. Okay, I'm talking about the stop order. If we break down 50-day moving average, which is 167, I definitely will sell it. So right now I'm holding Nvidia, but I'm very cautious. TER uptrend. So those are the stocks, major stocks. Now let's take a look at the stocks that break out. Applied materials break out, very strong. Well, actually, applied materials is not that strong. It hasn't take off yet, but it broke out from the base. Boeing is very strong. It's beyond the buy point right now. Boeing break out and never look back and just keep going up. GD, General Dynamics, this is a military defense industry. Break out from this base, and this is good. Break out with high volume. Defense sector is very strong right now. LMT, Lockheed, Lockheed Martin. This is breakout from this base as well. Very strong. Northrop. Northrop is NOC. It's also a defense company. It broke out here and then never looked back and just keep going up. So this is already beyond the buy point. NOC you cannot buy, but you can still buy the LMT and the GD. Okay, General Dynamics. So those two are still buyable. Defense sector is very strong right now, so that's something we need to pay attention. Again, this is Nvidia. We talk about this, broke out and pull back. OLED. This is a company make a screen for the Apple's next generation phone, and breakout. It's not very strong. It's been sold, so came back. SWKS and completely been sold, and we need to be cautious with that. So all these are Apple related stocks and not doing well. Tesla being sold as well, so this is not good. So is Tesla really working with AMD for AI chip or just some? I don't know. I don't know what to take with that news, but it doesn't look very good. Anyhow, uh, Texas Instrument works out. It broke out from the base and went up. So now it's beyond the buy point. So the best looking breakout is Boeing and Texas Instrument. Others still, try to, it's still struggling. And then the major stocks, Amazon, Apple, Google, they're actually in the downtrend. So we have to be very cautious for the general market when the major big stocks are in the downtrend. Usually that's indication the big institution investors selling. So when they sell, we got to be cautious. So that's for the watch list. What to do in this market? Long the market, but with a very cautious, with a stop order. So if the stock break down, just sell. That'll be all for this week. See you next week.